Welcome. Today I'm going to share with you our July update along with our plans for the month of August. Stick around. Welcome to the channel. My name is Morgan here at The Life of Tillmans. If this is your first time, thank you for joining me. And I hope that while you're here, you find everything that you need, love, and enjoy. Go ahead, click the subscribe button, stick around, and hang out with me. If you've been with me before, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you. And we're gonna talk about July and August. July. Like, I'm kind of throwing a tantrum because summertime is coming to an end and it's not supposed to be coming to an end just yet. I'm still like running down the street with my hair in the wind trying to chase the rest of it because I have no idea where it went. It is like gone. Even my girls are like, Mom, it's August already. And I'm like, yes, it's August already. But lots of things on the horizon for us. Cannot say that it was a bad summer at all. We had a great time. So for July, the first thing is we were in the middle of our reading challenge. The reading challenge was going really, really good. And it's still going on. However, what I did learn is that I need to set more short-term goals for the girls, or allow them to set short-term goals, because they set the goal for the amount of minutes that they wanted to read. We started the challenge in mid-May and we are going to be ending it in about a week and a half. But they needed something to help keep them motivated, just like anything else. And they read all the time. So it wasn't a motivation of them reading every day, but they wanted to exceed their normal reading that they would do anyway. Typically they read 20 to 30 minutes a day, and they wanted to do 40 to 1 hour. Totally their choice. I was fine with it. They did really well, but then I had to start reminding them to write down their minutes if I wasn't keeping track of it, like if they were reading at night, just things like that. And I think it's because the excitement of the end goal, or whatever they're going to get for their reading, kind of got lost in all of the fun that we were having throughout the summer and other things. They were still reading, but it just wasn't with the same motivation. So we will do a reading challenge again, I'm sure, next summer, but I will just make it shorter goals. Like if you get to this many minutes, then you'll get this, and just kind of slowly progress it. So if anyone is interested in doing a reading challenge, that's the advice that I would give you. Make your goals a little bit shorter, stepping up, when they get to a certain point, and even create a goal chart that has different numbers on it. Those are things that I have learned throughout this process, and I have written those down to make sure that I can come back to them when and if, which I'm sure we will, do this challenge again. Also, other things that we did were lots of travel. We did lots of traveling for the month of July. Basketball tournaments out of town, and we went on vacation for a week, which was awesome and much needed. Lots and lots of travel. And I can't complain about that because I love it, but it was kind of hard fitting in our family travel with my husband's work travel. There was a lot going on, lots of moving parts, lots of things for me to keep track of. But as usual, we survived. We are still here and still kicking, and thankful for the opportunity and ability to do all of the things that we get to do every single day. That always brings me back centered and grounded when I think about the fact that we get to do these things. We get to travel. We get to do reading challenges. We get to homeschool. We get to exercise, or whatever it is that we're doing. We get the opportunity to do it, and I don't look at it as work, because there are people who want to do so many of the things that we see and are able to do all the time, and they just can't. So when I'm feeling like I want to have a woe is me party, I don't, because I know that it is a huge opportunity and blessing to be able to do it. If you guys hear my children, they're totally like arguing down there, not even sure why, probably over the TV remote. Anyway, so those were some things for July. Trying to think of what else. We did lots of reading. We played lots of games, did lots of crafts. It was good. We've had a good summer. We did lots of resting and in the house because it has also been hot, hot, hot. Oh my goodness, hot. Right now, I am sitting upstairs in our homeschool room, but it is like 100 degrees outside, and my husband, he is outside cutting the yard. Why do men do that? I need somebody to answer that question for me too. But he's outside cutting the yard as we're waiting to leave town again for a basketball tournament. And we're going an extra day because we want to just relax and have some fun. So lots of heat, so lots of indoors. We made popsicles out of our smoothies that were left over, and we've just had a really good time. The girls have started working in their new Busy Bee planner by Wendy over at Plan Prep Pray, which is awesome because it will eliminate some of the questions that I get of what we're going to do for the day, which I'm grateful for that. I've also been doing, as you've seen from last week's videos, lots of planning. Still trying to get things ready. I'm almost to the end. I have made several trips to the bookstore for our books, for our various curriculum. Like our My Father's World curriculum has tons of read alouds and just books that go along with it, which is great because it just helps bring it all to life. Also, my toddler's letter of the week curriculum comes with a book list that you can get for each letter. And with planning that out, I have been checking out whatever books I could find that are on those lists for us, whether they're physical books in hand, but also audiobooks. I have not utilized audiobooks for our homeschool. I have listened to audiobooks in the past, but never for our homeschool. And it's a thing. I'm learning that it is a real thing. And it's so beneficial because you can turn on an audiobook, your children can be coloring or doing something quietly, handwriting, whatever, and you can also be doing something else instead of holding a physical book and reading. There are tons of opportunities that we have and take and utilize in our home to read physical page turn books. But if I can utilize an audiobook at times throughout the day, that will be so beneficial. I've been on the hunt for audiobooks and found quite a bit of them, of the books that go along with our curriculum. So that's another thing. We've made several trips back and forth to the library. I probably have checked out about 60 books now. The great thing about our library is that we can extend our book checkouts for like 6 months. I can check it out. I think it does 3 weeks at a time, and I can renew it up to 6 times, which is awesome. It's a really long time, which is great because we're going to be needing those books all year long. Trying to think of what else for the month of July. I think that is it. The month of August coming up, lots of fun stuff. I'm excited. Even though summer's ending, it's still going to be great. I'm going to share with you all once we do it, what the girls get for their reading challenge reward and what they choose. So that will be coming up. My toddler series is still coming up. Hang on for that. It's going to be awesome. I will be talking to you about our our history curriculum, and this is what we're going to be using, which is Oh Freedom. I'll give you all the details of it. So far, I'm really enjoying what I'm reading to prepare for teaching the girls. I purchased this Oh Freedom curriculum about 3 years ago, but my girls were too young for it, so we didn't use it. And they sent me a free updated version, which is awesome. More to come on that. What else will we be doing? I have a couple of surprises for the girls. I don't want to spoil it, but just little fun surprises. We are about to embark on our first day of homeschool for the 2021-2022 homeschool year. And the first couple of days is always like fun, like just different things that we like to do. I don't necessarily have too many specific traditions. I try to come up with something different every year to kind of just throw my girls off a little bit. So I will be sharing that with you as well, what we will be doing for our first day of homeschool for the upcoming year. That is coming up. Just tons of stuff. I don't know. I'm excited to dive into our different curriculums, like My Father's World, our history curriculum, the writing strands by Master Books. I'm excited about getting into those things, and the girls are too. I'm like tapping fingers all the time, like put that book down because they want to know what's going on, and I get it. I do too. I'm excited about them diving into their own planners and being able to be more aware, I'll say, and responsible for what they do throughout the day and activities that they have, because they do in fact have a lot of activities, extracurricular things, games, whatever it may be, competitions for dance for my middle baby girl. So it's going to be really helpful for them to be able to keep track of their things. Am I always going to be here as a resource? Of course, absolutely. But I think it's great for them. We have finally, that was another thing we did in July. I almost forgot. We finally finished decluttering our home. I just have our master bathroom to do, but that's nothing. We finished the entire house. The next thing is for me to get this art closet together, and I'm slowly getting it. You will be the first ones to see it. I'm excited about how it's going to come together, but we finished everything. So be on the lookout for the last 2 areas of decluttering, and I will be giving you a peek into how we maintain our home, cleaning schedules, cooking, things like that, along with the declutter videos, because that is a part of what our family does every day. We're in our home more than anywhere else, which means that we live here and we have to take care of it and keep it as organized as we possibly can so that everyone can function. And we have 5 different personalities all living under one roof, and we need to find common ground. So a part of us cleaning and decluttering is to really help everyone. So more to come on that as well. I think that's it. I'm done rambling, but I will of course give you an update on our August. I have, like I said, some surprises waiting for the girls that they don't know about, which will be really fun, just to kind of end the summer and kick off the start of our new homeschool year. Down in the comments, tell me how your July went. Hopefully it was good. And if you're kicking and screaming about summer ending, yes, put like a big heart down at the bottom, because I'm with you. I totally feel you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here so you don't miss out on any of the August goodies coming up. And I will see you right back here at The Life of Tillmans for another video next time. Bye.